Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back today for another Fortnite video. Now, right here on today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about some of the latest updates that have gone on, some brand new stuff in the game, some theories, and a whole bunch more. Guys, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this video. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video if you haven't already. It takes just fractions of a second, and it really just helps both of us out a lot. So go ahead and do that if you haven't, and let's get into it. So we'll start off with a tweet from Fortnite Leaks on Twitter. He says, breaking, he has decoded a Halloween card pack for 2018 that's going to be for a Halloween Fortnitemares event for Save the World. We can go ahead and assume this is also going to be something that looks like it's going to be hitting a Battle Royale in the future as well. Obviously, this is huge. We knew there was going to be a Halloween event coming up here, but it looks like we're definitely going to get it. It's going to be Fortnitemares 2018. Now, of course, Fortnitemares was actually a thing last year, and along with it last year came the Skull Trooper and the Ghoul Trooper. That, of course, is the main reason why people are concerned about Fortnitemares coming back, because if you'll take a look at this tweet that they put out last November, after the Skull Trooper was in the shop for the last time, they say the Skull and Ghoul Troopers are back in the item shop for the last time. This Fortnitemares, they definitely left the door open for another version of Fortnitemares the following Halloween. They had planned this stuff out all this far. It's crazy to even think that. I mean, Fortnite's story is literally already written all the way up until Season 9, and I bet even further at this point. So it's crazy to think they're planning that far in advance, but that's definitely what it looks like. I've got an honest question because I know what the popular answer is, but I want the honest answer from you guys, your personal honest answer. So I know how hyped up the Skull Trooper is, I know how rare it is, I know people really want that skin, but let's say it actually comes back to the item shop coming up in the next few weeks, like highly speculated upon, and people are able to buy it. Are you personally going to be buying the Skull Trooper? Because I mean, like, yeah, it's a good skin, don't get me wrong, it's a good skin, but once everyone buys it, because make no mistake, the second it comes out, it is going to be bought by so many people. It's instantly going to be bought so many times, and Epic is going to make an absolute fortune. But with that said, I'm curious, would you personally consider buying the Skull Trooper? Because, you know, for me, it's an instant buy. I know it's going to get old because there's going to be so many people that have it, and then there's going to be like 30 Skull Troopers a game. Like, literally, no kidding, I bet. Maybe even more. But I mean, the skin is just so iconic. It is the skin. When you think of Fortnite, a lot of people instantly think of the Skull Trooper, and it's just a trademark at this point, so I feel like I have to buy it. Last night, the Dark Bomber appeared in the shop. The Dark Bomber, the skin that everyone has been waiting for a while now, has finally been released to the public. You can buy it right now for 1,200 V-Bucks. It's actually a rare skin. It's not legendary or epic, so it is a lot cheaper than those skins. And it's only 1,200 V-Bucks, so definitely I think it looks like a good skin. I personally own it, and I would recommend you guys buy this if it's still, available when you're watching this video. Now, something I find pretty interesting is the description of the Dark Bomber says the future looks dark. I wonder if that's an implication that there's going to be really evil stuff going on, just dark stuff going on the rest of the season. Now, that is pretty much what we expected. I mean, the theme for Season 6 is Darkness Rises, and I mean, we have Shadow Stones and Ghosts, and there's just so much going on, so that's definitely not surprising, but it is good to see. You like to see all this stuff being reinforced, and I wonder if, the Dark Bomber could be the first of many different skins to be re-released with a dark version. And by the description, the future looks dark. I think that very well might be the case, so let me know which skin you would like to see re-released, possibly with a dark version. We could have maybe, Dark Rex or Dark Cuddle Team Leader. Just, there's a ton of options out there. Let me know which one you would be personally the most interested to see. So one more note really quickly about the Dark Bomber. Her back bling is the dark bag. Of course, you got the bright bag and now the dark bag. But on her bag, you can clearly see two volcanoes in the background. Now, I mean, if you pay attention to Fortnite and you follow the story, you know there was supposed to be a volcano coming from Season 6. We thought it was going to be rising up from the lake when the Cube event happened. Clearly, that did not happen. But the thing that is really nice to see about this is, the volcano wasn't just some myth or some rumor. It was actually in the game's coding. There were, models of a volcano. There were also textures for lava. So there was everything in play for a volcano, and it was very much believed that was going to be the case. with the extra addition of the dark bag now showing 2 volcanoes in the background, I wonder if we're still to see that, if it's still to come. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, and I mean, if you flip the floating island upside down right now, it resembles a volcano. That's been talked about a good bit. So I wonder if at some point this, this island could flip over and just become a volcano. I wonder if that's even in the realm of possibility. It was leaked a while ago that there was going to be a collision involving the floating island in some other area on the map. We're assuming it's going to have this quote-unquote collision whenever it finishes going through all the runes and harnessing their powers. So I'm wondering if possibly this collision could be so strong it knocks this whole island upside down and then the volcano begins to form that way. Either way, I think the chance for this volcano event to still happen in some fashion over the course of the season is incredibly strong now that we have the dark bag pointing out the 2 volcanoes. And let's also not forget the fact this is literally in the game's coding, so most stuff like that ends up happening. I was recently browsing Reddit and I saw a post by user Hugin646 that was really interesting. So if you'll take a look at the right side of this picture, you will see the Enforcer. This was the road trip skin from Season 5 you got from unlocking all the challenges for all the different weeks, but on his shoulder there you can see an insignia symbol, and it is the exact same symbol that you can see on this pillow inside the bunker, the secret lab bunker in Wailing Woods. When I saw this, I was thinking it's going to be one of 2 things. Either A, option A, it's going to be absolutely meaningless, and the only reason this is appearing is because they simply reused a texture for the pillow, which is definitely a very credible and valid argument. But the other option is this was strategically planned out, like a lot of things are by Epic Games when it comes to Fortnite and the storyline and little quirks like this in the game. I wonder if there's a potential connection between the reason this pillow with these exact symbols, the same symbols that are on the Enforcer's shoulder, are appearing in the secret lab under Wailing Woods. Literally, I don't even know what to think of this, and that's why, of course, a lot of things I find like this I want to share on my videos because, I have a good audience and I have a lot of people and a lot of minds working together trying to solve something is better than one mind, that's for sure. So I thought I would go ahead and show that to you guys, and if you have any ideas or, any, suggestions as to what that might mean, if it means anything at all, I guess we'll find out in the future, but for sure leave your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. Guys, there's a ton of stuff going on in Fortnite right now. We've got a ton of leaks, a ton of news, and breaking info you're definitely not gonna want to miss out, so I highly suggest, especially if you're watching all the way to this point in the video, you clearly enjoyed it, so just go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications if you're a real one. I feel that, brother. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're from in the world, whenever you're watching, I don't know. Just, I hope you're great. I'll catch you guys in another video very soon in the near future. Keep your eyes peeled, and until that point, I'll catch you later. Peace out.